Hi there, students. To write out. Well, this has the idea of writing something on a piece of paper, but with all the necessary details in full, without abbreviations. So, I'm going to write out my address so that you know where I live. Let's see, I'm going to write. Please write to me, not write out. But I'm going to write my address on this piece of paper. I'm going to write out. It's got the idea of putting the details down on paper. It's putting something on paper. When I go and do the shopping, firstly, I make a list in my head. And then I write out the list. I put it on paper. And I write out the exact amounts of each thing that I'm going to buy. To write something out, to write down all the letters or words of something that could be expressed as an abbreviation. Okay, so to write something out, write out your full address, not just the street name. Emoticons with these smiley faces, they mean that you don't have to write out exactly how you're feeling. So to write out, to express what you're thinking in words, writing it down, writing it out. If you write it out, you can clarify exactly what you're thinking. If you've got a good idea, then write it out and it will be much clearer to you exactly what your idea is. I was having trouble explaining exactly what I meant, so I told him to write it out and then to tell me about it. Okay, so to write something at full length, don't use abbreviations, write out the full word. Or very often, a traffic warden writes out a parking ticket. It's to fill the things in, to write out a citation. Okay, so you're writing all of it. You're putting into writing. You're reproducing in the full form. So you're writing it out. You're putting all of it in words. To write, but especially in a full and complete form. Okay, not with any abbreviations. So I saw the details on my computer, and I wrote them out and pinned them on the wall. So I didn't write them, because if I wrote the details, then it's like I'm composing them. But I wrote them out. I copied. I wrote out a list of the 10 most important people in my life. Okay, you could also write a character out of a drama or a drama series. You take them out of the authors take them out of the series by writing them out. They write a plot twist where they leave, they go to live in the North Pole, or they get killed, or something like that. So the script writers will have to write her out of the series. I guess you could also you could write them out of contention for the cup. So to write out, to transcribe, that's a good word. To copy out, yeah. To you're writing it all in words so that everyone can see it. I finally had to write out the sentence on the blackboard so that everybody could see what I'm saying. Please, would you write out a receipt? Okay, this out has got the idea of filling in the information. Yeah, you could write out a check to me. Okay, so to write out the plan with all the dates, with all the actions, with all the details. I wrote out a full history of what had been done so far. So if you're going to give a speech, one good way is to write it out write all of what you're going to say and then learn it by heart. Okay, so to write out. Don't write him out at the moment. Don't write him off. He could still compete. So to write somebody out of something, to decide that they are no longer a good competitor, they're no longer in the running. Okay, so to write out, to put your thoughts in writing rather than keep them in your memory, or to spell something. So could you spell this out? Don't just write 7, write out the full number, S-E-V-E-N. Yeah, he wrote it out in letter form. Write out your request on this form without abbreviations. Okay, so to write out, write it out, separable. Formality, I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 in formality, but use anywhere except something very formal. So to write out.